what I actually personally would like to see is a hotel before and after revenue management, the impact on the customers, and the impact on the revenue. I think that will be very relative to see how did I do? Did I make my customers happy before revenue management? Were they a little bit more upset after revenue management? Yes or no? But then how much did I make more money or not before and after? So I relate the revenue management impact versus financially, and then on the customer as well. I think this will be a very good...
this should be done on a company that is now implementing revenue management, whereby they're piloting some of their hotels, so the other hotels are still managed maybe manually or without a revenue management system, and then you can look at the pre and post and see, set some measures and identify whether profitability is impacted by revenue management or not, irrelevant of maybe the market factors, as well as looking at how customers are reacting to being priced on a revenue management basis or with hotels that are not yet on the system. But it should be done with the company that is now implementing the system.
That would be interesting to see. Yeah. Any other questions?
Yes, please.
Nobody there? Everybody's good?
Yeah. I have a question.
Okay.
I didn't understand. Your research was on hotel chain or also on small hotels. As you maybe have understood, in Italy there are a lot of small hotels, and maybe that introducing revenue management could be a problem for the feeling with the customer for in consequence of this action. Do you think to improve your research on small hotels and that are not in chain? And another question, can you explain any technique to let us understand how to explain to our clients of the revenue management consequences on prices for the room they buy?
The question has two parts.
Yeah, that's the long question.
First part, you did it on a small hotel chain in the UK, but then in Italy there's plenty of independent small hotels,
yes.
And they need to see, could that be done, and what do you think the impact of that?
I chose for my study to do a budget hotel chain in the UK that had over 500 hotels, but it was just a choice. So this study could be applicable to any sort of hotel size, as it was done on a questionnaire towards customers as well as interviewing some customers. So the smaller the hotel does not impact the study at all, and hopefully not the findings neither. So the study could be replicated to any kind of hotel, whether it is small or big, chain or independent. Now, in terms of the second part, which was about revenue management techniques and how you could inform customers about those techniques, yes, it is a matter of educating customers, and it doesn't happen overnight, but it's also about being able to communicate very transparently your practices in terms of pricing, and by giving the information of why your pricing are fluctuating. And as Andrew mentioned, not really discussing the length of stay restrictions that you might have, but maybe related to some factors whereby customers would understand the practice. But it's definitely something not easy to do, and it will not change customers' perception overnight, but it's something to work on the long term, because it does impact the hotel business profitability. And we can discuss the details further if you still have questions regarding that.
Basically, for small independent hotels, it's no different from what Ms. Rania did. However, in any case, statistically, only 18% of customers return to the same hotel. Okay? So loyalty is not there. So if you feel that you are a small hotel and the clients will be upset, then you can judge personally, is that a repeat customer? Is that somebody really come to you because they like you? it's fine. Then you can really give them an exception. But in general, people are not loyal to you as a hotel. Then it would be very awkward that you are loyal to them. In a sense, if I see you have 100, and I come there all the time, but now you have 180, and your next door hotel have 140, guess what? 93% of people will go there. So the practice is going to be applicable for all. But then also the techniques part, you can't tell somebody it's close to arrival. Yes? Mm-hmm. But then, and a good technique to use is to segment your hotel dramatically in your room types. So in order to give the price change, you can give them a different room type. And instead of giving them the standard room all the time with a big difference in price. Do you want to understand? But then if you give them the standard room, and next time because you are busy, you already filled the standard room, and you give them higher price for the deluxe room, that's self-explanatory. You're getting a better value. And some hotels will say, but I don't have that differentiation. The rooms are all the same. But no, you can also tailor them to different needs by adding more furniture, by adding a fax machine, and call it a business room or executive room.
Or
right?
benefits.
So
or benefits. Or
yeah.
benefits. In order also to differentiate your pricing from a room to another, you could add some benefits, and
exactly.
It could be, I don't know, a breakfast associated with that.
Breakfast, even flexible rate.
Yes.
On that room type, and it's not in that room type. So we can always create things to give different value in the higher, attached to the higher price. And then you don't have to explain yourself. Last time you took a standard room, now it's deluxe, it's executive. Even though the same size, but not only the size makes an impact. Okay? That could be also an easy technique to practice. But thank you for the question. Anybody else? Okay? Thank you very much. And we'd like to thank Ms. Rania.
Thank you.
Great job.
Grazie Rania, è stato davvero un piacere.
Thanks.
It's been a real pleasure to have you here.
It's my pleasure as well.
And you're doing an excellent job, Andrew.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much again.
Thanks to them.